remain far apart.
Ooh, girl, get your ass down.
President Trump promises the
about to
prices
juke
will
them
go
shots.
down, but his grip on Republican support on Capitol Hill
Oh, bro, he hears it.
is weakening.
Yeah, take the mic off. And get down. Yeah. Okay, what's she about to do? How good are your instincts, ma'am?
What is that?
Huh?
This is a breaking news alert. Shots fired at the White House. Moments ago, dozens of shots were being fired in and around the White House. We saw reporters like Selena Wang and others who were doing reports right at the White House lawn had to shut down the reports as people were scrambling. Let me tell you the latest about what we've learned, and then I'm going to show you some of the video footage. But shots fired at the White House. We just learned that the suspect has indeed died after the Secret Service apparently returned fire on the suspect. Here's what CNN said moments ago.
We just have a statement from the Secret Service who has updated that the suspect has died, according to the Secret Service. I'm just going to read this statement. They say shortly after 6 p.m. Saturday, an individual approached a Secret Service checkpoint in the area of 17th Street and Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest. A preliminary investigation indicates the individual approached. He removed a weapon from his bag and began firing at posted officers. Secret Service officers returned fire, striking the suspect, who was transported to an area hospital where he later died. They also confirmed that a bystander was struck by gunfire. They say it remains unclear whether that bystander was struck by the suspect's initial gunfire or during the subsequent exchange. No injuries were sustained by Secret Service. The president was at the White House and was not impacted. Again, this is coming from the White House press office and from the U.S. Secret Service spokesperson. But again, the news here, adding to what we had already known, is that this suspect has died.
The other person very seriously injured. Secret Service agents say they were fired at.
We got multiple people involved in a White House shooting. You know what? This country has really lost the plot this time, I gotta say. And you know what? The other thing, and this is really disheartening for me to say as a veteran of the armed forces, prior Air Force, I was stationed at Eglin. To say the least, I am both surprised and not surprised. Times are tough right now. People are at their wits' end. People are desperate. And, you know, it's good that they caught the shooters. They caught them, and they had to kill one of them. I mean, you got to say the message like, hey, listen, we're not tolerating this. But still, man, where are we as a society? This is the first time I'm hearing that the White House is taking shots. My God, what is this world is this country is about. This country's on the brink, man.
And returned fire. Between 15 and 30 shots were fired. Several officers were evaluated at the scene. None were hospitalized. That's what CBS is reporting. Here's what state regime media Fox is reporting. A gunman approached the White House near gate.
Gunman approached the White House near Gate 17 around 6 p.m. Fired 3 shots. Secret Service agents returned fire, taking him down. So wait, is it just one guy? Or, okay. A civilian was also hit during the exchange. It's crazy. Civilian sees gunfire and just, let me keep walking in a line of fire. It's smart. Officials say the suspect never breached the White House perimeter. Trump is safe.
Gate 17 around 6 p.m.
Source Fox News. I don't trust nothing. Fox News has got to say.
3 shots toward the building. Secret Service agents returned fire, taking him down. A civilian was also hit during the exchange. Officials say the suspect never breached the White House perimeter. They're saying that Donald
That's
Trump is
nuts.
safe as of now. Let me show you this video right here. The moment the gunfire started, we started hearing this gunfire. Reporter Selena Wang of ABC, she was filming this social media video from the White House lawn when dozens of gunshots rang out. Let me show you what went down.
That President Trump has said a deal is close, only for the two sides to remain far apart.
Ooh, woo. Girl, get your ass down. And oh my goodness.
Now she says that we were told to sprint to the press briefing room.
Homegirl, I gotta admit, she moved fast. She had some good instincts on her. I mean, that's rare these days. But Selena Wang, let me tell you, you got some pedally feet. Good for you.
Where we are holding now. Wang posted this
That's
video
crazy.
after the chaotic scene.
I'm glad she's
Moments
safe.
ago, we also saw this footage when the gunshots were ringing out near the White House. News reporters were live on site. Here, play this clip.
Memorial Day since 2022. President Trump promises the
about to
prices
juke
will
them
go
shots.
down, but his grip on Republican support on Capitol Hill
Oh, bro, he hears it.
is weakening.
Yeah, take the mic off. And get down. Yep. Find the leave a hide under. Man, I can see the gunman over there taking cover. Oh my God. Dang. I tell you what, man, this country done really lost the damn plot. I can see the guard. He's out of focus, but he's out there. He posted up. Okay.
In addition, NBC News
That's
Capitol Hill.
Hold on. You wonder the civilian that got shot? There she go right there. There she go.
NBC News
She got shot like seconds later, bro, because she the only one that's not taking cover.
Capitol Hill correspondent Julie Serskin was preparing to report from the White House when multiple shots were heard. Here's what went down when she was reporting. Let's play this clip.
Crazy, bro. Oh, okay. What's she about to do? How good are your instincts, ma'am?
What is that?
Huh? Yo, it's a running gag, especially in movies nowadays. But like, you got two minorities, both of Asian descent, and like, I don't mean to like paint this in any type of way, but like, they both those two people know to get down when they heard shots. They didn't do what she's doing right now. What's that? I think I'm gonna go check it out. She looks like she's about to go investigate with her head held high. Karen, get your head down. What is you doing?
What is that?
Why is Karen's head still up? Karen, get your head down. You ain't got no sense. She ain't got no damn sense.
And you can also see in this next video, turn the sound
Oh
up a
my
little bit
God.
here.
It's
Secret Service ordering members of the press to abandon their reporting pods on the north lawn of the White House and go toward the briefing room after dozens of shots were heard nearby.
Oh, man, look. Oh, snap. It's best to stay low. When you hear gunshots and you don't know where it's coming from, it's just best to crouch, stay low, and look for the nearest place that you could put your body against. Because listen, you can't just be out there like Karen was doing. You can't be doing none of that. You out of your mind? You get your head blown off. Look at these dudes, bro. I mean, the only person that got hit, they had to be running like these fools were. Oh, there goes Secret Service right there. Yep. Secret Service like, get out of here. Stop running. Get out of here.
Now, Jennifer Jacobs of CBS writes, 2 hit by gunfire outside the White House.
I wonder who those two were that got hit.
The suspect and the possible bystander taken to the hospital. The Secret Service
Crazy.
posted the following. We are aware of reports of shots fired near 17th Street and Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest and are working to corroborate information with personnel on the ground. Additional information will be provided. Take a look at this map right here. As Gary Collins writes, sources say
Okay.
that the U.S.
Okay, we got the White House right there in the center. Okay. So right here, that's where the fire came. That's where fire was exchanged.
Secret Service shot 2 men outside of the White House on the 17th and Pennsylvania side right here. I mean, take a look at where that actually took.
Oh, that's fairly close. It's down the street, but it's still very close.
place. Here's how state regime media known as Fox is reporting. Here's what they
Oh, it had to be Fox, bro. I don't want to hear nothing Fox got to say, bro. Because like anytime I hear Fox got to say something, it's always it's all you got to do is the most minute amount of research, and then you're gonna find out that everybody else says something different on the lines parallel, but versus them, they're always like way out there with some alternative facts, bro. Oh man, I hate that. I don't want to listen to Fox News.
had to say.
We have you by phone. Can you break this down
And they got Tammy Lauren. I really don't want to have to hear anything she got to say either. That's just yet another Karen.
for us?
I had time for
Well,
this.
Tommy, this is what always happens when we have something like this. I always start to check in on the security situation at the White House, but this is what happened around 6 o'clock this evening. I'm told that a gunman came up near the White House on the west side, what
That's
is
crazy.
described to me as Gate 17. This is kind of near 14th Street on the west side of the White House, and came up and brandished some sort of a pistol. We don't know what type of pistol it was, but he then fired toward the White House 3 times. And the United States Secret Service, they returned fire. We don't know how many shots that they got off. And they apparently took the gunman down. Now, sometime in this gunfire exchange, a civilian on the street was struck by this gunfire, and we do not know the condition of that person right now. But the important thing to know is that the gunman who came up with the pistol and was taken down by the Secret Service, and we don't know his condition right now, but he never got inside the perimeter of the White House. And this is according to a senior administration official with direct knowledge of what went down at the White House this afternoon. This was right around 6 o'clock
So
Eastern
crazy.
time.
Here's how they were reporting it on CNN.
We have breaking
Okay, CNN slightly better than Fox News. Okay.
news. CNN reporters heard what appeared to be dozens of gunshots near the White House a short time ago. Julia Benbrook is now inside in the press briefing room. Julia, bring us up to speed what you heard and what you know.
Yeah, I'm here with other White House reporters, photographers. We are now in the briefing room. This is where Secret Service rushed us to after we heard what appeared to be dozens of gunshots. And I want to paint the picture for you a little bit. We're here in the briefing room, and then you can kind of see out the window. Secret Service is currently working the north lawn there to make sure everything is okay. But that's where we do live shots, is those green tints out there.
Yeah.
And I was just speaking to you from out there just before this happened. And then reporters were rushed into the briefing room after, again, what appeared to be dozens of gunshots. Now, we have reached out to Secret Service and the White House for more information. This is all still unfolding. It is really unclear right now if anyone was injured. These gunshots, though, to be clear, appeared outside of the grounds closer to the EOB building, which is on the west side of the White House. So while we could hear them, we're not exactly sure where these took place. Again, if anyone was injured, we are waiting on more information. But just the visual of all these reporters running in here, this happening just about a month after the White House Correspondents' Dinner, where a lot of this same group was on the ground in a situation where there was a shooter there.
I can see the industrial vehicles back there. Oh man, they're getting that ballroom set up, aren't they? You know, it's funny. They also found the shooter or shooters, plural. You know, I wonder how fast it's going to take for them to snap a picture and then release it on the internet like they did last time during the ballroom shooting. Like, I wonder how long it's going to take them, because you know I'm interested in like who and why. You crazy enough? Why would you be exceptionally stupid enough to fire at the grounds of the White House? You got to be cuckoo and desperate, equal parts.
As well. A scary moment, and we are looking for more information, trying to understand exactly what happened here. What we do know is that we heard what appeared to be dozens of gunshots very close to the White House grounds.
So apparently they got the all clear sign right here after the White House was indeed on lockdown. The lockdown order had been lifted. Reporters were cleared to leave the press briefing room after shots were fired near the White House. Let me share this with you right here.
We're taking a live look at this picture of the reporting teams now apparently cleared to leave that White House press briefing room. That's obviously a good sign, right, Jeffrey?
That would be a good sign. That means that the initial threat that they believed is either incapacitated or no longer present or has been detained.
More footage
They
over
got
here
him.
of police responding to the scene close to the White House. Now, the incident over here took place at the exact same time that we learned about a potential peace deal that seemed to be going through between the Trump regime and Iran, which appeared to have been a total capitulation by Trump, basically surrendering everything to Iran. I'll do a whole other video on that. But the news was coming out that the U.S. was going to give Iran at least $25 billion, let Iran control the Strait of Hormuz, remove military presence in the area, permanent ceasefire, basically, and then agree maybe in 30 to 60 days to possibly talk about Iran's nuclear capabilities.
What if the shooters were some type of cell or whatever from Iran? Like maybe they had some Iranian ties. I mean, who else would be that stupid to do that? I mean, especially here in the States. I mean, I'm surprised that nothing worse has happened. Just a couple of gunshots. But that sounds like if it's just gunshots, I'd feel as though like if it was Iran, it'd be something much larger, a larger scale. I don't think Iran's got nothing to do with it. I think this was an American job because all most of us do is carry guns anyway. And shooting at the White House. I mean, what are you looking to accomplish shooting at a heavily fortified it looks pretty, but it's a fortress, and your bullets are not gonna do nothing. They have satellites up the wazoo around that. They have satellites, and they have dishes, they have radar, they have everything around there. You are not gonna be able to get away if you so much as chuck a rock at a bush near the dang White House. It's just crazy how utterly insane people have gotten these days, man. And you know what? I mean, I feel as though America itself has lost its plot. It's in a lot of ways losing its identity because I've never heard of anybody attempting to try and take the White House directly. Not anything as stupid since January 6th. And you know what? I think things are only going to get worse when you really